Orcs. It's Comics and Shots, completely improvised semi-comedic musing by Howard Stern's Mick the Nerd, aka YouTube and TikTok's Mick the Man, aka Mick the Maverick, aka Orcs. Today's subject, Mick's manga to watch out for, Astro Royale. Created by the creator of Tokyo Revengers, some guy. I forget his name, I'm sorry. The story starts out, as you do, at a very sad funeral for the head of a Yakuza organization that's not so much a Yakuza organization anymore. You know, everybody's sad, and there's like wondering, oh, who's gonna take over the family? And everybody, like, the dad wanted, like, his only blood son, Hibaru, to take over the family, rather than any of his adoptive older siblings who could probably manage it. Let's not talk about the problematicness there. I think they'll address it later. And instead, Hibaru has like his stepbrother like a younger stepbrother take over the role because he knew everybody else would be pissed off at him for, you know, being put in charge. You know, so good role of character there. And, you know, it's sad. And then he sees a shooting star. He decides to make a wish on a bullet that he has. To be strong, and everybody in the world who made a wish on the asteroid gets superpowers, as you do, called Astros. Yeah, it's Yakuza with Astros. It's a bunch of brothers kicking the shit out of each other. What are you gonna do? It's a bunch of Yakuza brothers. You just gotta handle it. Artistically beautiful. The character designs are very good, very unique. Like, action scenes, very good as well. Not that many intricate, like, fight moves yet, but the powers that are being used are very cool. Yeah. I feel like the one drag queen character that was a villain might not be the most respectful, but it's not like they didn't misgender her either, so that was good. Well, actually, her brother did, which is weird, but the brother's an asshole, you know. That's kind of a tricky thing, yeah. I do think that you gotta watch out for this because I feel this could be the next action anime. Probably just 52 episodes, but nothing more, you know? Yeah. It's good, generally unique, but also standard as well. You know, it's sort of a weird mix of Yakuza battle manga and post-apocalypse. The Astros are pretty cool. It's like basically anyone who held on to something while they were making a wish on this like star got like weird sci-fi battle shonen powers, and some of them are pretty wild. Yeah. Isn't really rocking me though completely. It's good, but like I said, you know, it's not like Ghost Fixers where it's like it's got like a real like surrealist vibe with the monsters, where it's like a really cool like monster hunting exorcist style thing, and sometimes there's vampires, you know. But you know, we're only like 30 volumes into Astro Royale. Who knows where it's gonna go from here? Maybe they'll pull in some Aspel. You know, I'm only like 10 in like sorry, did I say volumes? Chapters. I'm only 10 chapters in. I think 11 chapters. And it looks like it's gearing up to being something pretty good. But, you know, things have disappointed me in the past. Like, I remember liking the beginning of Bleach, the manga. I keep going to Bleach. I'm going to pick another example. I remember thinking Naruto. Nope. I never really liked Naruto. Okay, I'll go back to Bleach. I remember liking the beginning of Bleach, but I feel like over time it kind of abandoned its original premise of like being a supernatural manga about soul reapers like sending like ghosts to the afterlife, and then just turned into weird infighting between multiple different groups that are basically the same. Yeah. I hope Astro Royale doesn't stray too far from the Yakuza angle, because, you know, sometimes a lot of manga do that and it just ends up being weird. I feel the only manga that's really strayed so far from its original premise and got away with it had to be Dragon Ball, maybe Kinnikuman, because they started out as just over-the-top, silly gag manga with no rules, and then they ended up just gaining seriousness over time, so in a way that works. Meanwhile, with like Naruto and Bleach, like they ended up like start out with set rules universes from the beginning, and ended just like losing their original whimsy over time, with Bleach just turning into Dragon Ball Z with swords, and Naruto just turning into Dragon Ball Z, the Tree of Might. Yeah, I said it. The chakra tree is just the Tree of Might. We all know this, right? We all know this. Come on now. Come on now. I do like that Kaguya was an alien in that, although I think they ripped that off. He ripped that off from Okami. Yeah. Who am I kidding? Kishimoto's cribbed on so many different things. And not in the most cohesive way that it's on all its own, too. Especially how much he ripped off Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho. Ooh. Back to Astro Royale. It seems like it has a good setting, good set of characters, good superpower system, and I hope that it's like a solid throughout. Mixed preliminary rating, 850,000 to 900,000 out of a million hamburgers. Pretty good, but we'll see until later. With that, like, comment, and subscribe. Donate if you're feeling nice. Share it with a bear. And always remember, praise be to the blood up, fear the stabopotamus, and death to Kronos. Ooh. I'm gonna make some bread tomorrow. Have a night, folks.